Hello, I'm Jim Sallis from University of California, San Diego. I'm in the Department of Family Medicine and Public Health. I'm coming to you today from San Diego, beautiful Pacific Beach. It is July the 2nd, 2015. So it's the height of summer and I'm in one of the best places to be active in San Diego, and you'll see other people agree with that. I'm just making a short video to talk about my research for the International Society of Behavioral Nutrition and Physical Activity. I just want to tell you briefly about a few of our projects, recent past, present, and near future. I want to start off with our IPEN work, the International Physical Activity and Environment Network. We've been working on this project about 10 years, building a network, and doing a couple of studies with support from the National Institutes of Health and with many other funders supporting studies in a number of countries. So we have now completed our study of adults in 12 countries on the relation of built environments to physical activity and BMI and obesity. Several of those studies have been published. There are more coming, and I really encourage you to go to our ipenproject.org website, sign up for our newsletter, see the studies that have been published, and many of them are open access. So we're finding really strong support for our hypothesis that built environments are important for physical activity and obesity worldwide. And we're finding a lot of similarities in results across countries. So check that out. Coming next in IPEN, and happening right now, is our IPEN Adolescent Study. There are more than 13 countries that are collecting data from absolutely all continents except Antarctica. So that study is underway, and you can find out a little bit about that on the website and by looking at our newsletter. So stay tuned for that one. I'll just tell you a little bit about the current, our most recent grant from NIH, and it's about crime and physical activity. It's a common sense idea that if people are scared of crime or live in a high crime neighborhood, that they won't be very active. But the literature doesn't really support that. It's a very inconclusive, messy literature. What we think is going on is it's more complex situation than that. So we are now working with criminologists who have helped us develop a more comprehensive model of crime and physical activity. And we've developed measures to test this model, and we're now collecting data on this in 4 age groups in 3 parts of the U.S. So that's our ongoing research. And I just want to encourage you to check out a couple of recent papers that may be of interest. One of them is about physical activity in youth dance classes. So we did this small study in San Diego put accelerometers on kids, children and adolescent girls in 7 different types of dance classes. And the main finding was that these girls were only active about 1/3 of the time. And unfortunately, that's about the same percent of active time that we find in sports classes or sports practices and physical education classes. So that study was published in Pediatrics, and we encourage you to take a look. The last thing I want to mention is literature exploration that we did on the co-benefits of designing cities for active living. And so we looked at ways that you can design a setting for people to be active, such as in parks, the way you design a community, transportation, schools, and buildings. And so we looked at several co-benefits beyond physical activity: physical health, mental health, social health, safety and crime, injury, and economics and environment. So this study was published in early 2015 in the IPEN Journal. So that's open access, you can check that out. And this information from this paper was incorporated into a report called Active Cities that was recently released by Nike. And this is targeted to decision makers and mayors to encourage them to put active design higher on their agenda. So I really encourage you to check out that report. So that's the end of my update on our research that is based here and in San Diego, and I want to thank all my team and all our collaborators for this work, and I hope that you've enjoyed watching people enjoy physical activity outdoors here in San Diego. Bye-bye.